Hello everyone and welcome back again to Feral Keyline Designs YouTube channel. I'm updating this week's project a bit earlier since I don't want to cram the updates in the later days of this week. I also realized that these schedules work best compared to uploading my updates in the later days of the week. As promised, today I'm going to be showing to you guys the process of making the shorts part of the Ouji cohort posted last week. I really enjoy working with this project. Not only I can work on my delay designs, but I also can finish my portfolio in the process. Making the shorts part of the Ouji cohort is easier than you think. It only has a few steps and a few pattern cuts. I will be using this pre-made pattern cut for this project. To begin the process, we will simply lay the pattern piece into a 2-layer folded cloth, and then we will safely pin the pattern down into the fabric. This pattern already has a few allowances included in this cut, so I will just simply and freely cut my fabric without any more added allowance. After you finish cutting the main part of the shorts, we can now then cut the lapel design on the bottom part of the shorts. This short will have a fairly thick lapel design on the bottom. We will simply cut a 6 inches length panel cloth with no definite width in this process. You don't need to cut it to fit your knees in this step, since we will freely adjust this when we sew the lapel on the shorts later on. After you finish these pattern pieces, we will then now iron these pattern pieces. Simply smoothen the creases and fix all the uneven cuts in this process. Our next step is to semi-gather the bottom part of the shorts into our knee circumference measure. Remember to add 2 inches allowance in your knee measures so you can slip the shorts later on when you wear it. Now, get the fabric for the bottom lapel part of the shorts. Since this lapel design will be our design in the bottom part of the shorts, all you have to do is fold it in the middle and then flat stitch one side down. Leave the raw edges undone because we will finish those edges and those seams together when we finalize the lapel's length when you sew it on the shorts. Get your shorts and then sew the lapel design into the bottom part of the shorts. Follow the measures of your knees in this process, but don't forget to add the allowance in the sewing part. After you finish attaching the lapel design and the shorts together, you can then now finish the raw edges by running those raw seams into the overlock machine. This will clean the seams and finish the edges of your shorts. To finish off the detailed part of your short, we will then now fold the finished side of the shorts into the red lapel design side. You can also fold it into the black side if you like, but do remember that if you do this, the frills that we gathered earlier will be flattened out in the process. Once you finish this step, you can then now sew the crotch part of the shorts. This short will have elastic waist part, so we don't need to add zippers in this process. I start on one side of the crotch and finish the raw seams. I'm sewing the seams almost 1 inch in this process. Simply do the same on the other side of the crotch. After you finish sewing both crotch sides, you can then now run those raw seams into the overlock machine to finish the raw sides and the edges. We simply needed to finish the raw edges before we finish the bottom part of the crotch. After that, simply flatten your shorts the opposite way and then match the lapel design in the bottom part of your shorts. These designs needed to meet evenly because if they won't meet perfectly, the shorts will rather look uncommon, and to be honest, I really hated uneven designs. Once the lapel is positioned evenly, you can then now finish the crotch by sewing them down by 1 inch. I'm sewing this part as careful as possible. If we made a mistake in this process, the circumference of your shorts will be affected. Once you are done with this step, you can then now run those raw seams and raw edges into the overlock machine. Now, turn the shorts inside out and let us now work with the waistband panel. The cut of this short was made for the waistband to be included. That means the waistband part of the short was already included in the cut of the pattern. Simply finish the raw edges or the top part of the shorts, and then we will measure where we will fold the waistband to make the tunnels for the elastics. I'm placing 2 elastics in this short project. One elastic is 1 inch in length and the second elastic is 1/2 inch. inch. You can do one layer of elastic if you wanted. Since this short is patterned to have high waist lapel band, I will use 2 elastic to get the design I wanted. This will also be an added design for the waistband. I simply made 2 tunnels for the elastic and then proceed to place those elastic in the tunnels. When I finally fit the elastics inside, I sewed the end of the elastics close, and then flat stitch the gap close in the process, closing and finishing the waistband part of this project. And this completes the shorts project. This short process is really easy to make. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial, and thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to comment and share this video. If you are still not part of the family, don't forget to click the subscribe button. Click the bell notification button to be updated with our latest project. For now, happy sewing everyone, and see you guys really soon. Bye bye!